Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Talkies of War Podcast, where history's fiercest battles come to life. It's the mid-5th century. The Western Roman Empire is crumbling. Chaos reigns across Europe. And from the distant east, a storm is rising. One name, one terror, one force of nature. Attila the Hun. They called him the Scourge of God. Wherever his horse's hoofs struck, fields burned, cities collapsed, and civilizations vanished. Romans trembled, kings fell to their knees, and entire nations prayed for survival. But destiny hadn't written Europe's final chapter, because now the unthinkable happened. Flavius Aetius, the Roman general once feared for his cunning, forged a desperate alliance. Romans joined hands with their enemies, the Visigoths, Franks, Burgundians, Alans. One united front, one purpose: stop Attila or perish. June 20th, 451 CE, the battlefield of Chalons in modern-day France. As the sun rose, one of the greatest and bloodiest battles in ancient history began. Attila's hordes, like a tidal wave of death, poured into the field. They had never lost. They showed no mercy. They were war incarnate. But standing before them were men fighting not for conquest, but for survival, for families, for nations. For all of Western Europe, the earth shook beneath the armies. Steel clashed with bone. Voices cried out in rage, terror, and sacrifice. The Visigoth king, Theodoric I, fell in battle. Yet his people didn't retreat. They fought harder. After 3 brutal days, the unimaginable happened. Attila was pushed back, defeated. The man who made empires fall had been stopped, not killed, but broken. And with him, the dream of a Hun-dominated Europe ended. They say so many died at Chalons that the river ran red with blood. But from that blood rose a future for Europe. This was not just a battle, it was a turning point, a defiance of tyranny, a victory of unity. This was the Battle of Chalons. Thank you for listening to Talkies of War Podcast, Episode 12. We'll return next time with another story, another battle, another legacy. Because history isn't just the past, it's the war cry that echoes through time.